Hey guys, finally back after a bit of a hiatus. Yeah, to say this project's gotten drawn out would be an understatement. So, first part of this video is going to serve as a little bit of an update of what's been sort of going on, and then we'll get to work on the legs for the Wing Gundam. So, yeah, honestly, first off, it's been probably 2 months since the last stream. I won't lie, work has kind of been laying it on heavy up until the last week or so. Obviously, with the virus going around, work sort of dried up a little, and that's opened up some slot time for me to do this again. Plus, I was out of town one of the weeks and also was fighting a bit of a cold the other. So yeah, more than anything, work has been what's been keeping me from doing streams. As sort of an aside, reason I haven't done any real game streams lately is because I'm having some weird issues as far as performance is concerned with my computer. It's been doing some weird stuff, like some games will slow down when I have like a live stream playing in the background, and just I'm not sure what exactly is going on there. So that's part why no game streams. But as far as what I've been working on, though, probably the biggest thing that's taken up time. See how well this fits in frame. I'm gonna have to. Damn, I have to play with the camera a little. Hang on. Has been this big 30-second Ravel Corsair. That project's primarily been just me playing around using super glue as a filler, and just sort of a build it, get it done out of the stash, as it were. And that one's basically done. I just have a few parts I need to finish gluing, so I recently started this guy, 48 scale Airfix Spitfire, Mark 22 and 24. That's mainly just a build it, get out of the stash project. Nothing real complicated there. Right now, I just actually finished putting gloss down on it not that long ago, and I'm letting it sit overnight before I start doing decals. So hopefully that will be done late tomorrow, early Friday. So that's as far as projects I've got currently going. Also planning to get started on another 30-second aircraft, this time a Hasegawa P-51D. And going to be going with the nose art option under my thumb, which unfortunately I can't show for reasons I think you can guess. And you can probably look up that particular decal sheet on your own if you're that desperate. So that's sort of where we are. And yeah, let's get into it. So one thing I did notice, continuing up from the feet, is these little ankle parts. So that will be the first thing we'll get done tonight. But yeah. You know, the one sort of, I guess you could say, upside of this virus thing is honestly allow us model builders a chance to finally make a dent in our stashes. That's at very least what I've been doing. You know, gives you something to do, lets you get your mind off things, and yeah. It's times like these that, it just helps to have something to keep your mind occupied for a little while. Obviously, losing out on work sucks. As all of this week got canceled. Though Catch-22, I had a sleep study thing I had to do as part of getting my medical back for school. And at the time I scheduled it, I thought I had the day off, but turns out I did not. So it ended up working out that work getting canceled was to my benefit, because I had thought that I'd scheduled it for the Wednesday, which I was not scheduled to work, but instead it was on actually last night, on Tuesday night. So ended up working out. So, as in all things, you gotta find that little bit of a silver lining to it, It's not any one big thing, it's all the little things that really need to look forward to keep you going. Yeah, having those big sort of great, grand type of windfalls are great, but they're too few and far between to really, keep you going. Though if you are one of those, blessed people who have those type of windfalls all the time, that's, you're the lucky ones. So for the rest of us, you just have to make do with the little things. And you know what? Given what's probably going to be happening in the next few months, the industry that I'm trying to get into, it may end up being one of those miraculous, another catch-22, as it's going to delay me getting to that field. Probably best case scenario at this point, I'm thinking May, maybe even June, before I can continue. And those couple of months may put me far enough out that I'm, I may miss out on some of the worst of the furloughs and layoffs and all that. Yeah, now's not the time to be trying to, change jobs. It's probably better, even if you're in a crappy job, just stay where you are. Because everybody's probably going to be in, survival mode for the next few months, depending on how long this whole virus thing runs. Because if it ends up being short and sweet, then yeah, things will bounce back real quick. Which hopefully it will. Almost got this part just about cleaned up. Let's hit it with the 1200 real quick. Yeah, this stage, I want to try to get this project moving again. because it's been languishing far too long. Okay, let's get the second one for the other leg out. We'll get it cleaned up. Oh yeah, a couple other things. I had planned to go up to ValleyCon on the 1st, but unfortunately, I guess I hadn't requested it off, so my work scheduled me that night. And yeah, it would have been way too tight to drive up there, drive back, and just, even one little thing would have made it possible to get to work on time, so ended up not going to that. And now, again, because of this virus thing, my club's show's been postponed to October from May. Catch-22, it does mean I'll be able to work on the project for that. Otherwise it would have been pretty tight. Hence why the plan is to do the Mustang first, because I can probably knock that out over most of next week once I finish up the Spitfire. And with that done, now that's one more kit out of the stash. And yeah, this is probably one of those blessings in disguise, because I'll be able to get my stash built down. And yeah, I'll have come the next club meeting for our little show and tell segment. Well, at least 2, maybe 3 models to show, depending on if we get this done. Hell, I may even have more done. We shall see. Alright. Come get this seam line a little exacto. Just because they're pretty tight. Another thing I am also doing is slowly buying up the kits that I'm going to use for first kit bash. And once I get this done, I'll actually pull it up and show you what I intend to build. In 2 seconds. I'll take a minute to load. Get over there. Okay. While that's loading, I'll do a little more work. Yeah, really looking forward to it. But kit that I'm going to use the legs from, have that. And it's just a matter of getting the parts for the torso, head, and arms. And one of the weapons for it, I'm debating if I want to use the correct kit parts or build something myself. I'm leaning towards building something myself, because I think that'll ultimately look better and I think we'll do a better job. Okay, good. Still loading. Just gonna get this quick. Once over. is that? There we go. It's this guy. Like I said, I got the legs, need torso, the head, the back, and the arms. Arms might be a little harder, but as for the gun, I'm thinking build something myself, as that'll ultimately look a lot better, I think. So that's a future project. Keep an eye out for. So we got these done. Now let's get the little connector joints. Each 37. Thankfully, this time I prepped a little and planned ahead. Time 30. Yeah. I won't lie, tonight's probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, as I want to get this video prepped and put out so that it can go live on YouTube tomorrow. Fortunately, that does mean that we'll probably just get these guys done tonight and call it quits there. Plus, there are a couple other things I wanted to do yet tonight, and fortunately, have to make a sacrifice somewhere. But we're at least progressing again, which more than anything was what I wanted to get done tonight. Now, just do a little something, get back in the mood, as it were, back into the groove. Okay, best that. Unfortunately, I chose to do some weird placement of the pour stubs on these ankle parts. Fortunately, okay. Alright, I'm not gonna really sand these. Oh, yeah, go ahead and sand it. Get some of this cleaned up. Most of the part won't be seen, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. But yeah, more than anything, I wanted to just get back since it's been so long. And you know what? Even if it's just for a quick, almost 20-minute stream, it's better than nothing. Okay. So now, how does this guy go on? So that end down. And then that to the front, that connects then onto there. And there. Okay. And that goes in there. It's all right. So then this, oh, I didn't get away. Connects it into that polycap. There. Okay, got one on. Let's get this next guy on. Oops. Correct. There we go. There we go. All right. So we got those guys done. So yeah, as I said, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter one tonight. Which I do have some stuff I need to get done. And I did want to get this video processed and put out. So, we're going to be stopping here for tonight. Not a whole lot done, but this was more to get back into the groove. So, until next time.